Hello besties and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry it's been such a long time since I posted like a proper YouTube video, but your girl is trying to make a little bit of a comeback, and today I'm going to show you my summer makeup routine because summer is pretty much almost here, kind of. And I feel like my makeup always changes depending on the season. My skin has been incredibly dry, so of course we need to moisturize. I'm going to use this Milk Makeup Vegan Milk Moisturizer. So please ignore the fact that my nail kind of fell off. I'm in like desperate need to get these nails done, so you're just going to have to ignore my nails, okay? Your makeup is only as good as your skin prep, so we need to make sure that my face is nice and moisturized. Wow, my hay fever is really hay fevering. I cannot even breathe. Of course, SPF is super duper important. I'm going to use the one from La Roche-Posay. And I saw on TikTok that you need to use 2 fingers worth of SPF because I think it makes sure that you're wearing enough amount of SPF to make sure that you're protected. Yeah. Is anyone else's hay fever just crazy this year? I feel like I can't go outside without my eyes just going red and like my nose getting all stuffy and I'm just like itchy everywhere, and I'm like, girl, like it doesn't make sense to me in my brain, like how am I allergic to like pollen and plants and stuff. For my primer, I'm going to use something nice and lightweight, nothing matte, because I feel like when it's sunny outside and I wear like a matte primer, my makeup kind of just like clings to like the matteness and then my oils seep through and then my makeup doesn't last that long. So even though my skin is oily, I like to use a more lightweight glowy primer. How satisfying. And I normally just concentrate this like in the center of my face and like around my nose and my smile lines. Okay, I'm gonna let all of the, oh my god, cat hairs on my face. I'm going to let all these products just like sink and settle into my face, and while that happens I'm going to start on like gelling down my brows but not filling them in just yet. And recently I've been using the Urban Decay I've been using the Urban Decay Slick Day Brow. I've been really like enjoying this at the moment. In the summer for my base, I don't tend to wear foundation. I'll stick to something nice and lightweight, so either like a tinted moisturiser, or I like to use a combination of different concealers. I like to use a mix of a low coverage concealer, a medium coverage and a high coverage concealer, just to give me like the most perfected base possible. So first I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal True Match, and this is like the closest to like my natural skin tone. So I'm going to use this to kind of just spot control, blemish control, what do you call it? Spot conceal. We got that in the end. Yeah, I'm going to use this one to spot conceal. I'm then going to go in with my Nude Sticks one, and again in a skin tone that's pretty close to my skin tone, but it's just like a little bit warmer. And I'm just going to place this in the areas that need like the most amount of coverage around my face. Then I'm going to go in with this NARS concealer, and I'm going to place this like under my eye. And then I'm going to use this KVD Good Apple concealer because this has like insane amount of coverage. And I'm going to place this more towards like the inner portion of my eye. Oh, do I have foundation on? No, I'm just wearing concealer. Just a little bit of concealer. And I'm going to take my sponge and just blend all of this in. And honest to God, it blends so seamlessly. Gives me like a really good coverage. And it looks nice and natural, and it's lightweight as well. But while I'm blending this out, let's talk about why I haven't really been posting much creative makeup content. Guys, I'm so sorry that I haven't really been posting much creative makeup because I know you guys love it on like the shorts and stuff like that. But I'm going to be completely honest with you, and I was and still am very burnt out. I've never really experienced burnout as much as I have like right now. I absolutely love doing creative makeup looks, and I love that you guys love it as well, but I just have to be a little bit more like realistic with the amount of creative content that I post. I was posting a new creative makeup look every single day, no days off, for literally about a year. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. And in the moment I was like, yeah, like this is sustainable, like I can do it, I'm motivated, like I'm happy, blah 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 blah. But it got to a point where I was just like, this is just not sustainable anymore. To give me the most gorge bronzy glow, I'm going to use the Rimmel Multitasker Better Than Filters primer. It's like a primer and highlighter and glow booster all in one. You know, like everybody's doing like the Charlotte Tilbury like dupe thing of like the flawless filter. So I have this in the darker shade. I do like to use a darker shade and just use this to bronze like the perimeter of my face. It's nice and lightweight and it gives me the most gorgeous bronzy glow. So I literally used to start filming at about 9ish in the morning, depending on like what the look is and how many looks I have like ready to go into post. And sometimes I would literally be up until 3 o'clock in the morning, again just still filming. But last year I came to the realization that like this is just not sustainable for me. Coming up with like new concepts and new makeup looks and new series ideas was honestly so fun in the beginning, but it just got to the point where I'm like, there's nothing new, like what else can I do? And then I came to the realization like I'm just gonna have to take a break from this because it's just eating away at me and it's taking up all of my time. Just like the pressure of trying to think of new ideas constantly and everything has to be original and you don't want to copy others, and it's just really took a toll on me mentally. So that is the reason why I haven't been posting much creative content. How gorgeous is this blush? It's from e.l.f. and when it's summer I want a long lasting high pigment blush. And honestly, this stuff is so pigmented, so you want to apply literally like the tiniest amount and then work from there. So guys, I do see all like the love that you give on my old content, on all my creative content. I see your comments, I see you all saying like we want this kind of content back, and honestly like I really miss it. I really miss doing it and editing it and posting it and stuff, but for my mental health we need to give it a good break. Okay, it's time to set my face and I'm going to use this powder from Huda Beauty. I love this powder. It is honestly so nice and I'm really grateful because Huda actually sent me their powder without the fragrance in it, because I bought this powder because everybody was raving about it and the fragrance just, it took me out. It hit me like a bus. I'm very sensitive to fragrance because certain sensory things trigger like migraines for me and headaches, and girl, that fragrance just gave me the worst headache ever. Like I just think it's so crazy that a smell can trigger a headache. Like how does that even work? Like neurologically? Is that the right word? Like how does that actually work? Oh, I forgot to mention, to fill in my brows I'm gonna use, oh my god, there's cat hairs everywhere. To fill in my brows I'm gonna use this pen from NYX. It's a Snatch and Lift brow pen and I use it to always do my brows. Lavender is another fragrance that really gives me bad like headaches and migraines. For eyeshadow I like to keep everything just nice and natural and simple. So what I like to do is just take my bronzer. You can use any bronzer that you have, whether that be a liquid or a powder. I just like to use a powder because it gives me more of like the eyeshadow vibe. This is from NARS. It is their bronzing powder in the shade Casino. I take a nice little fluffy brush and I just go on the outer corner of my eye and then I kind of just drag it up towards my temple, but it doesn't look too harsh just because it is my bronzer shade. Now I'm just going to take a super fluffy brush, just the brush that I use to dust off all the excess powder. Same bronzer that I used on my eyes, and I'm just going around my face. We gotta get rid of the foundation lips now that we've powdered. I just want to intensify my blush just a teeny weeny amount, and I'm going to go in with some powder blush. I recently picked this up from the Sephora in the Trafford Centre and it is the Sephora Colourful Blush in the shade 50 Over the Top. I know that like Sephora have had their own makeup for a very long time, but we finally got a store in Manchester, girl. So I finally had the opportunity to like go in store and see all the shades in person, and I saw this blush and I was like, this is going to be the blush of my summer. So I'm just going to take a teeny weeny amount on my brush and just intensify my blush just a little bit more. Now I said I do like to keep my eyes nice and simple in the summer, but I do really like to add a little bit of like shimmer just to like the center of my lids, because when you turn and when the sun hits it, it shines and you look ethereal, like you're giving goddess vibes. So this is what I like to use for this. Girl, I should probably throw this out. I've had this maybe since like, I don't even know when these came out. Maybe like 2019? I don't know. But I love it and I still use it. It is the Be Perfect Get Wet Highlighter in Skin Sheen. And they're kind of like that weird like squishy putty kind of vibe. But personally, they are way too intense of a highlight for me. But they are perfect for your eyelid. So what I like to do is just take a little bit and just apply it directly to the center of my eyelid. And then just use another finger to blend it out. Why is my voice cracking? Ah! And just apply some mascara. This is the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Mascara. In the summer, I do love to apply the Kiss Mascara lashes. Your girl has them on her desk always because I love this stuff. But today I'm feeling just like the most simple mascara vibe. For lips, I will forever be wearing this Kiko lip stain. So instead of using this lip stain all around my lips, just because like lip stains make my lips look a little bit crusty and I just don't want that vibe, I like to use this as a lip liner. It is the perfect like muted pink for my skin tone. And we're going to keep it nice and simple and use the Clarins lip oil. Like I was thinking this the other day, you know when brands all come out with like the same stuff at the same time? I'm like, do all of you brands kind of get together in like a boardroom and decide this year we're gonna bring out lip oils and every single one of us is gonna bring out a lip oil and it's gonna be like the product of this year and everyone's gonna buy it? Like, does everyone like decide that? Because I feel like the timing of everyone bringing out these launches, I'm like, how does it happen? How does it happen? I want to know. I need answers. I need answers now. Okay, and this is the most important step, okay? It is now to set our face with some setting spray. What I like to do first is go in with the Skindinavia Bridal Setting Spray. This takes away all the powderiness. It makes your makeup look like it's your skin. And then over the top, we're going to go in with another setting spray. The second setting spray needs to be one that can just lock your makeup in and it's not gonna budge. I really love the One Size Until Dawn setting spray, the Nimya one, Nikki Tutorials Nimya one, or the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless setting spray. I can't find it. I don't know which. Oh, she's here. We are running dangerously low on this. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless setting spray. So either one of these I would like highly recommend. Since I'm running out of this one, we're gonna save her until I can buy some more, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the Nimya setting spray. And this is my summer makeup routine. She's lightweight, she's bronzy, we've got a lot of blush on, we've got the glossy lip. Honestly, summer makeup is like one of my favorite makeup routines to do. The eyelids are shimmering, the skin looks flawless yet natural-ish. A little bit natural. I have a cat hair on my lip somewhere. I can feel it, but I can't see it. So yeah, this is my summer makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what your favourite seasonal makeup look is to do. Do you prefer summer makeup, like winter cold girl makeup? Like, let me know.